What you have just seen there is a sandstorm in the northwest of China in a province called Qinghai. A warm welcome to the channel. It is Saturday the 8th of April 2023. My name is James. This is the James Neil Cooper Show. First of all, let's concentrate on the weather, which has happened from Monday up to today, which is Saturday. And in the southeast, really close to Hong Kong, in Guangdong province, two areas actually did have some quite bad floods.
世界末日的感觉。哇，树倒了，树倒了！我操！哇，树倒了！我操！哇，这样子倒下来！我操！哇，这么大树倒下来，完蛋了！这样子能拍到多厉害！世界末日了！世界末日！哇，正好拍到！
It feels like this year it is not well reported, and searching for what happened and looking at weather forecasts, here's another one for you. Therefore, what is the weather going to be like over the next couple of days? Never fear, I do have for you the return of the musical weather forecast in China. The hand is actually by the Three Gorges Dam. You can see here from the Ministry of Water Resources in China. Please note, transparency is not the best thing in China. We can have a look at the Three Gorges Reservoir, which is at 156.49. There's no inflow, but the outflow is 6980, which hasn't really changed for the last 7 or 8 months. Which means it's producing a tiny amount of electricity, maybe 20 to 25%. To be really honest, that's all I got about the weather in China, but I will keep an update, and when there are some floods, etc., which are near enough guaranteed to happen, I will be showing this on the channel. And you always sort of wonder, they know it's going to happen because it happens every year. Why is nothing done about it? Moving away from that and talking about the CCP and talking about religion, they sort of don't like churches anymore. You may remember on the latter half of last year, there was a man in Beijing just before they had their party political meeting in the Great Hall. There was a man on a flyover, on a bridge, saying, "Down with the CCP, down with Xi Jinping." And he obviously got arrested, but some other protesters in other cities are not doing this, but they are protesting about their insurance, especially the old people that they put in for this assurance or insurance for years and years, and now they're only getting, let's say, 100 RMB out of it per month instead of 225. So these people are upset. But it's not all doom and gloom. I did find this video a couple of days ago on Twitter, and I thought, wow, this is a policeman or policemen in China rescuing some little ducklings from a gutter which is filled with oil. And the mother duck is actually really frantic, and I think the police managed to capture or rescue them all from this drain or this flood drain or whatever it is, and then bring them to a nice park. Not everyone or authorities are bad in China, and this is the good side of China. So we admit, yes, that the government is sort of like evil, it's corrupt, they try to be all goody-goody two-shoes, but that's just the facade. Take that facade away, it's just an evil empire ruled and dictated by fear of Xi Jinping. I did actually watch a video the other day that they say 97% really do like the Chinese government in China. And when people do go for a survey just on the streets, the survey's got to be authorized by the CCP. And if you're living in fear, the easy way out is say, yes, everything's fine, I really like the government. But if you sort of said no, then things become maybe more difficult for you. So these numbers, again, don't really represent China. But let's have a look at these wonderful policemen. Do have one more article to show you, and this is about Chinese tradition, which does involve and it does step forward. But if you are a woman and you are over 30, you are called a leftover. It means you should have been married and no man wants to take care of you. It's really unfair. It used to be even worse. You could even say like 100 years ago, if you were 18 and you weren't married or with no kids, then it was too late for you, but now it's about 30. But if you're over 30 and a man, you're called like a diamond king in that way. Let this woman explain it to you, and it's sort of really sad that this is the kind of temperament.
In China, if you're a woman, single, and over 30, you are called 剩女, which means leftover woman in Mandarin. In Cantonese, you are called 羅底橙, 賣剩蔗, and 攝做啦, which means orange at the bottom of the basket, the sugar cane that didn't get sold, and the thing used for filling the gap of the stove. But if you're a man, single, and over 30, you are called 钻石王老五, which means a diamond bachelor in Mandarin. In Cantonese, you're called 笋盘, which means quality real estate.
And that brings us to a close on Saturday, the 8th of April 2023. I have to do that because I always say 22, it's not, it's 23. And let me love you and leave you with some bloopers from making of this video. I just couldn't get my words out. Have a epic weekend. Please do share this on your social media, get the word out there, and a like and subscribe if you haven't done so, please do consider. And if you feel that you've got a couple of bucks spare, then perhaps you would like to donate it to my food account, or my cat's food account, which is sitting just down there. Enjoy. My name is James. Bye-bye for now. Cheerio. What you have just seen there is a sandstorm which happened earlier this week in the northeastern, What you have just seen there is a sandstorm which hit northwest China in Qinghai province earlier this week. This is the beginning of the flood, rain, and fuck's sake. What you have just seen there is a sandstorm in the northwest of China in a province called Qinghai, the province east of the other province. I can't really do this at all. Ugh.